Alright, family, so we back at it again. We're gonna get Walter finished up today, hopefully, or at least the process with the motor. I totally forgot. I gotta change the fucking oil pan anyway, because this has got a car pan on it, and instead of a truck pan, the truck pan has the drop part all the way at the bottom, and the car pan has the drop part at the front, so you can't put it in because it'll set on the cross member. It wouldn't set in there. So I need to flip this over and pull this pan off anyway because of that, and I got to change the pan and the pickup for this one anyway. So that's what I'm gonna do today, and hopefully this gasket will survive because it's got a quart gasket on this one, and it's supposed to be reusable. So hopefully if the gasket don't tear on this motor, I could just take that gasket and everything and put over here. So stay tuned in, like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out. Let's get it. All right, family, quick update, let y'all see where I got the oil pan off of this motor, got the oil pickup tube out, I got the oil pan off of this motor, got the oil pickup tube out. Well, as you can see from this oil pan, all the surface is pretty clean. I got the gasket off all in one piece. I'm trying to find some gasket maker. If I can find some gasket maker, I'm gonna go ahead and reuse this gasket. If I can't find no gasket maker, I might have to wait until next week so I can get another gasket. Y'all already know I'm not a fan of waiting until next week, so more than likely I'm probably going to rig that gasket up and let it leak if it end up leaking, whatever it may be the point, and I'll have to change it later, and it's going to be my problem later, and you can call me an idiot for it, but I don't care. I want to get something done today, so it is what it is. Let's get it. So I'm going to try to reuse this gasket, but the only surface that didn't come off clean is the bottom of this block over here. So I'm about to take the scraper and see if I can't get this block clean. And if I get this block clean, I'm gonna see what I can do about getting that pan on here. So stay tuned in. Let's get it. All right, family. So I don't know how well the camera is gonna let you be able to see it, but if you can tell, I got the surface really, really clean, and it's all dry. So now I'm about to take and put an even layer of high temp gasket sealer all the way around here, and then after I do that, I'm going to put the gasket on there and then put another layer of high temp gasket sealer on top of that gasket and then put the pan on. So stay tuned in. Let's get it. We're gonna get this thing together. You already know what time it is, man. It's grind time. But yeah, I got it real clean, so it should get a good seal, even if that gasket ain't perfect. And like I said, I'm gonna put the gasket maker on both sides of it, so it should definitely get a good bite and a good seal. So let's get it. All right, family, we back in this thing. Just had to update real quick, let y'all see where I got. The oil pan is on. It seemed like it should be sealed up pretty good. I switched the motor mounts off the other motor to this motor already on both sides. I also modified that motor mount so that you can take the oil pump off without having to try to take the bolt out of the side of the motor mount where the spring goes in the inside of it at. So hopefully when I change that oil pump later on, I should be able to get a wrench in there and I should be able to move the oil pump around enough to get it out without having to take off that little bolt. So I don't know if you can see that, but I modified that hole so you can actually get in there. But other than that, I think it's ready to go in. And if it ain't, too bad, because I'm about to put it in. I'm about to put one bolt in that. I started to take this off and I pulled that one bolt out, and then I decided I wasn't going to take it off. So I needed to put some Loctite on that one bolt and put that one bolt back in, because there's no reason to take it out. And I discovered that. That's why I started taking it out and put it back. But I changed the oil pressure sensor already from the other motor to this motor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything is done and it's ready to go ahead and set in. So stay tuned in. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't set it down off in there and get it started going in for the day before it get dark. It's already 3 something going on 4 o'clock. So I know it'll be dark really fast. I'm also going to change that oil pump and that oil filter later on. I don't have the money to buy it right now, so it's not getting changed right now. It is what it is. I will change it ASAP. I got fucking 2 oil pumps that work, so I can put either one of those oil pumps in there, but I still got to get an oil filter. I thought I had a brand new oil filter, but it wasn't the right size. So I got to get a brand new oil filter so I can at least do the oil change and all that bullshit for the first startup and everything. I think that's about it. So stay tuned in. Let me see if I can't get everything situated and get this thing set down in here before the end of the video. Let's get it. YouTube, what's good, family? So, give y'all another quick update because it's getting dark on me. But as you can see, the motor is in. It's setting down on the motor mounts. And it's bolted in. So, yeah. We getting there, you guys. We are getting there. So I just wanted to give y'all a quick update before it got dark, because I know y'all ain't gonna be able to see anything, and probably like another 15-20 minutes. Right now, all I'm doing is tightening the bolts on the freaking bell housing or whatever. That's all I'm gonna do for today. I'm gonna tighten up these bolts for the bell housing, and I'm gonna close everything up or lock everything down, whatever you want to say, and I'll start back on it next time or whatever. Next time I'll get the exhaust and get the starter and all that stuff done. But I do want to get all the bolts, I do want to get all the bolts tightened up first in the bell housing. That way I won't have to worry about it when I come back next time, and that way just in case if I forget next time, and I won't accidentally leave anything loose. So let me finish these bell housing bolts, and I'm gonna get all this stuff covered up just in case if it rains, and hopefully we should be ready to fire this thing up in the next video. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned in. After I get this thing bolted up, by the way, I'm gonna pour some oil in here and get the primer tool and see if we can't read any type of oil pressure. So yeah, stay tuned in. Let's get it, man. We making strides, you guys. We are. Look, this motor is in pieces. I had to put the other oil pan back on it just so I could set it on the ground so I could use the lift. But this motor is always stripped down. This motor was stripped down. Now it's put together, and now it's in the truck. So stay tuned in. It's about time for action again. Let's get it. Thank you guys for watching, man. I appreciate all you that's been hanging in there through this long journey. And hopefully this motor runs like it's supposed to and we don't have no issues. So stay tuned in. All right, family. It got dark on me. I got all of the bolts in the fucking bell housing. I got all the bell housing bolts in. I got them all tightened down, and I went ahead and put the intake on and got it all tightened down. Got the throttle cable and the kickback thing that goes to those 727 transmissions or whatever. I got it in. So basically, when I start back working on it, all I got to do is put new spark plugs in it, put new oil in it, put the headers on, put the starter in, and plug everything up and run the spark plug wires. And that should be pretty much it to be able to fire it again. Like I said, I went ahead and put the intake on, see I ran the fuel lines and stuff back to it. As a matter of fact, it's dark, but I'm also put the distributor in here. Basically what I was doing is sealing up the motor and making it easier to keep rain and everything else out of it. That's why I went ahead and put the intake on, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and drop the distributor in that hole too. Like I said, just basically to keep it sealed up and keep anything from falling down off in it or whatever until next time I work on it. Hopefully I'll get to work on it some more sometime this week. Either sometime this week or next weekend. One of the two. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, see how the week goes, see what all we have to get done and stuff like that, and see if we can get some spare time to work on it. If we can, I'm chomping at the bit to get this thing finished up, so I'm gonna work on it as much as I can, as soon as I can. So stay tuned in. Next time we definitely should have fire up, because like I said, you see the motor is in the truck already. All the bell housing bolts are tightened up. All I gotta do is get up under there and put the bolts in the flex plate that goes to the torque converter. I gotta put those 4 bolts in and then put that starter in and put the headers on, and we'll be able to fire it after I put oil in it, of course. But I'm rambling. Stay tuned in, you guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I hope it's doing it for you. I'm getting done as much as I can. I'm only one man. I don't have all the proper tools that I need to do every job that I have to do. So the jobs take me longer because I have to figure out an alternative way of doing things when I don't have the proper things to do it with. So everything takes a little bit longer, and I'm also only one person. So I'm doing what I can. Just hang in there, you guys. We close. We getting there. If it wasn't dark, I'd keep working on it, but yeah, it's dark, so I can't see shit, honestly. Look at there. See how dark my truck is? Like, yeah. So it is what it is, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. Stay tuned in. We're gonna have this thing back running ASAP. For real, for real. Let's get it.